I'd like to see Ryan Jenkins take that shot.
Nice footwork, and Jack Kearns gets hit. The rebound. Pass thrown out to Roberts. Roberts for three, and he hits it. There's Kearns. Kearns
The line.
That foul is on Anthony Martell, his first.
Here's a replay, and he was not going to be denied. Sweet Drifter catches the foul and puts it away.
That was an identical looking play to the previous when he dished out to Roberts, who hit the three. This time he chose to keep it and roll it in with the left hand. Jeremy Lillis is back in the game now for Ante. Ante again with 4 fouls. And the free throw is good from there. Now an isolation play, and Kearns well defended. So there's the up pass to Roberts.
And watch him go right to the hole. That's some good defense, but he still managed to get it up.
So
Lovelace needs to go back inside. They need his presence inside, right there.
Good call, Paul. Xavier Lovelace has 20. Quickly up to Roberts. Roberts in the half court. Throws it across. Three on the way. It's good! Jack Kearns! And let's talk player of the game really quickly. 63-60. This could really go to about anyone.
It really could, and like I said, this was such a team effort. We had Jack Kearns coming in and making a huge contribution late in the game. We have Jeremy Lillis, who is always good. Xavier Lovelace, well, what we got, Steve? We got 26 points.
Yep, 26.
How do you not call his number when it comes to the player of the game?
If it's up to me, I give it to Kearns. Because let's look at it. Lillis was hot early, those 2 big threes. He was big late in a defensive capacity. Roberts was, pretty average throughout the whole game. Hit a couple big threes. Right. He was there. Jack Kearns lit it up in the fourth quarter. He was everywhere. He was the best player in that last 8 minutes when Placer was down big.
Certainly for the Hillmen. And you remember, Kearns made that 3 ball from the left corner that really turned the tide. They needed the points that put them ahead by 1. Gosh, he'd be a good one. He'd be a good call. But I'll tell you, Steve, I'm not going to do it. I think it was a team effort on the Hillman side. If you want to call a player of the game, I'm going to leave it to you to do that.
I think we give it to Jack Kearns. Because Lovelace was great. He was big when they needed him to be big. Kearns when was the last time they needed Kearns to be big? There was really no one. When we were looking down that 5 going into the fourth quarter, we were going, who's it going to be? It's got to be Lovelace, right? Kearns blew it out of the water.
He came in with energy. He came in with defense. He was the presence on the floor. We're going to give our player of the game to Jack Kearns, and we'll watch the Placer Hillman move on in the playoffs for the first time in a number of years.
Yeah, that's right. They're going to go down to
they'll go to the semifinals.
Yeah, they're going down to Tokyo.